Probably didn't care. Noah got a little extra nap. Kylie, could you nudge him a little bit? As I'm sure he can maybe hear me, but he might actually be asleep. He might say it's not important, so he doesn't want to wake up. It's probably the whole, it's not important right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rise and shine, sunshine. Oh, what's the song? There's a song that at camp they used to always sing in the morning, like, rise and shine and give God the glory, rise. Man, they would come to they're coming to our cabin, and I hate mornings. I'm like not a morning person at all, and they're just screaming that song. I'm like, shut up. Yeah, no, like.
On top of their roof?
No. Well, no rock music. We did like, it was Christian camp. All right, here we go. Okay, talking about a few different things today. Okay, a few more things kind of talking about, obviously, saving money is the topic of this chapter. Okay, how to do that, whether it's now, future, okay, through insurance, through different things we've talked about. Okay, the defined benefit plan. This is an employer that promises to pay an employee a certain amount per month after retirement based upon the employee's salary and length of service. Okay, again, this is what are factors that determine this plan? Okay, the job you have, how long you work there, okay, and how much basically you're making. Okay, this is going to be how much they pay you monthly after you retire. This is going to be like you're going to have a contract of this. Okay, remember the employer is the one, so the previous job is the one that would be paying you this part of paying this plan. Everyone good with this one? Nope, some people are still writing. Or are you writing old notes, Jaylene? All right. Everyone good with this one? Oh, sorry. Right, when you said almost, I clicked. I'm sorry. Okay, we also have another defined type of plan. It's called the defined contribution plan. Okay, basically the difference is one is where the employer promises it. This next one that we're going to talk about, Christian. Thank you. This is the one where the employer does not promise it. Okay, so you would want the job that does promise it, but not all jobs do. Okay, defined contribution plan. This is an employer that does not promise an employee any certain amount upon retirement, and the employee. That doesn't look right. I think I repeated something. And the employer. Oh, no, it is right. It is right. Okay, here, sorry. I'm just an idiot. An employer does not promise an employee any certain amount upon retirement, and the employee, the employer, or both are required to contribute regularly to special tax sheltered retirement accounts to set up for an employee. You're basically saying this. Okay, they don't promise money like the other one. They don't promise a monthly income. Okay, but they obviously do help still with a plan, whether through a bank or some other type of retirement plan. Okay, they help you set retirement accounts. Okay, like I said, we're only doing a few notes today, as I'm not trying to rush you through the chapter. Okay, so we talked about different plans, we talked about different bank accounts, we talked about insurance. Okay, what do you think, probably something that's really used today, okay, this would be more of like an investment. You're trying to save money but earn money to save money. What do you think one of the number one ways people earn money today that's not physical labor? An investment.
No investments? Stocks?
Boom. Boom. Was everyone good with the last one? Okay, stocks. These are the resources corporations that gather by selling ownership in their business. Okay, so if Michelle started a business, what do you want your business to be, Michelle? Genshin merch. There you go. Genshin merch. Okay, she is selling Genshin merch. Okay, obviously, would that apply to everyone in this room? No, this side of the room would probably be like, no, that's stupid. Okay, but then this side of the room is like, okay, this game's kind of cool. Esther's like, that's my friend. I'll support her, you know what I mean? Okay, so we are going to invest in Michelle. Okay, we're going to buy a part of her stock. Okay, so we're a partial owner, and we're going to be able to invest in her. Okay, that's kind of what these stocks are. You guys know what they are. All this stuff's common sense for the most part. Okay, what is a corporation? This is a legal entity which is distinct from the people who own it. Basically saying when it says corporation, this is like the legal part. Okay, it's legal. Okay, it's the document that's bounded by it. And we go with both of these. Okay, a few more different things dealing with kind of stocks. Okay, you have shares of stocks. Okay, just like a pizza, like the example. Okay, you could imagine, say one stock is a pizza. Okay, you can own part of the stock or one slice of the pizza. Okay, whether it's 10%, 20%, 30%, you own half the pizza, 50%. As you can see, all the different hands going into the pizza. Okay, shares are the equal portions of a corporation's, or the legal part of it, stocks. Okay, who owns these stocks or owns these shares? These would be obviously stockholders. They own shares or stocks. They're stockholders. Yes, I have to go through this. Yes, you guys should have heard most of these things before. I'm sorry. Okay, this will probably be our last one for today. Maybe one more. Okay, but the limited liability. This provides protection. Man, I'm struggling today. Protection to stockholders. If a corporation fails or declares bankruptcy, okay, the individual stockholders do not personally have to pay the firm's creditors. Okay, basically saying if the company that goes down, okay, in bankruptcy, okay, you as someone or stockholder, you don't have to individually pay that. Okay, you might lose some money, but you don't have to individually pay your own money to pay it off. Okay, this liability would protect you. The next one will probably be our last one. It's kind of talking about similar things. And we'll go with this one. Just got to make sure Jaylene's not reading an old one or a new one. Good? All right, last one probably for today. Then we'll talk more about preferred stocks and stuff tomorrow. Okay, but dividends. Okay, these are the shares of a corporation's profit. Okay, what is a corporation? What is it? What is a corporation? We just talked about it.
A business.
Okay, basically like the legal business. Okay, that's a corporation. Pretty common sense. Okay, these dividends are the shares of the corporation's profit. Okay, so you own part of the stock or part of the shares. Okay, part of the pizza. Okay, this is the profit that you would earn. Okay, let's say your company, her Genshin merch company makes $400,000. There's 400 part owners. Let's say it's Michelle being the main owner. Obviously, she owns like 50%. And the rest of the 50%, I would say, is split up between Noah, Kylie, Emma, and Esther. Okay, they would split up that profit between them, the 50% of the profit. So $200,000 split up between four. You do the math. Okay, you don't got to do the math for this class. Yes, that's what I was saying. If it is even. If it is even for 50%, four people. Okay, also we have a common stock. This is the holders that can vote concerning corporate matters. Okay, these would be the people that own, you would have to own enough of the pizza. Obviously, depending on the company, this would be different. Okay, there's not an exact number. Hey, you have to own this much of the company or this much of the shares. Okay, but this is someone that has enough into a company or owns enough of shares, okay, that you have a vote, okay, or known as a common stock. Okay, you get to go to meetings because you own enough to whether debate or argue or give perspective, okay, with that. Well, it depends who owns if it's just like two people, 50-50, no. But if you own majority, yes. Yeah, it depends. There's like I said, different companies are different. It depends. There's like legal documents saying, hey, if you own this much, then you are considered majority owner. But if you own the most, I mean, you'd be, yeah, you would have the most recognition because you own the most. That's like, yeah. That's like, I mean, like my apartments, one guy owns like 50% of the apartments. Because they're like houses, you buy it like a house. and he just owns like 50 of them now. So now when they go to meetings for our apartments, I only know this because the old guy that owns one was telling me. You go to the meetings, and the guy that owns 50 basically just, he makes all the rules because he owns so much. Yeah. All right, this is the end of the notes for today. What's up? Sorry. Can a business owner what? I mean, if he owned the business, if he started, he would naturally own the stocks. Okay, let's say. But if he gets people to come in and help, or let's say, hey, you want to be part of my company, Christian, so he's going to buy 10%, you know what I mean? So he would start out with everything. But then as people come, they might take piece by piece. If he starts losing money or losing, like too many people are investing in, and then he loses his majority, you know what I mean? And then he would have to invest more to own more. Does that make sense? But if a business owner was starting a business, they start with the whole thing. All right, that's it for the notes. For homework, let's see if we want to do homework today. Well, I guess I should say, let's see if we need to do homework today. Let's see. I know I had something planned, but let's see. Okay, again, you should have turned in homework from yesterday. If you did not get the homework yesterday, Grace, did you get this homework yet or no? You did this one already?
No.
Your friends didn't tell you?
No.
So you have bad friends. Yeah. Figures. Okay, page 136, 8.5, questions 1 and 3. Probably. No one else sits there, so. All right, homework for tonight. Okay, we're going to do page 138. It's going to be over some of the stuff we talked about, and then some stuff we're going to talk about tomorrow. Okay, page 138, consider 8.6. Questions 1 and 2. Questions 1 and 2. Okay, they kind of go together just a little bit. Okay, questions 1 and 2 should be really easy. Okay, should be able to finish that in class as you have about 13, 14 minutes left. Okay, that is it for today. We will have a quiz this week, probably on Thursday. We'll review tomorrow, and then have a quiz. Yes, ma'am. 8.6, page 138, 8.6, questions 1 and 2. You have a question? Or you just asking about the page? Sorry, I thought I heard you say something. All right, that is it. Just learners, let me know if you have any questions. We will see you tomorrow.
This is so much thinking.
Oh, I'm so hard.
My $10,000 saved.
I'm just having it all in cash.